Hello children. So today we are discussing about the formation of rainbow. So it is like a continuation part of the previous video. In the previous class we have discussed about the dispersion. So dispersion of light is nothing but splitting of white light into different colors. There we are having the prism. But here in the formation of rainbow, where it's in the atmosphere it occurs. So where is the prism? Since we want for the splitting of white light, so we want the white light, so isn't it? So white light and as well as the prism. So since white light comes from the sunlight and prism, here the water droplets present. So water droplets which is present in the atmosphere acts like a prism so that the formation of rainbow will takes place. So for example, I'll take this is a water droplet, one tiny water droplet I'll consider. This is a water droplet. So when white light travels, so for example when light has traveled, so you know the concept, this tiny droplets acts as a prism. So when it's a prism, when a white light pass through it, what it happens, it splits the white light into different colors, isn't it? That is Vibgaya spectrum, I can say. So it changes from white light into different colors. Same case will happen here. So when a white light passes through the prism like a water droplet, so this water droplet acts like a prism and splits into different colors. So Vibgaya colors will split on the surface of this. Okay, so like Vibgaya. Okay, so here what the first concept is occurring? First, it is refraction. These are the basic concept you should remember. So when it traveling from one medium, this is the rarer medium, air medium. When it traveling from rarer medium to denser medium, refraction takes place. That is bending of light will takes place. So now one concept is refraction. Another one concept and different concept, that is total internal reflection. So how the formation of rainbow means, these are the few concepts. So next is total internal reflection. What is this total internal reflection? I'll explain this. So because of the total internal reflection, this rainbow will not go away from this. That means this colors. For example, in a prism, if a white light is passed through the prism, means disperse. So that means it's splitting into different colors, and that colors when passes from the prism to another state, that means from the denser medium to rarer medium, again it splits into, and with different with different speed it goes away. But here it's a different case. Here total internal reflection takes place on this surface. There are two things. See here, this surface refraction takes place. Because of the refraction, so bending of light takes place and splitting of white light will takes place. So refraction and dispersion, I can say both. So one, refraction takes place from one surface to another surface. Dispersion takes place, splitting of white light into different colors, and this this water droplet acts like a prism. Another one, in this surface, total internal reflection takes place, and then again this ray of lights, that is different colors of light, again splits into forming the rainbow. That this is red, reverse of this. Orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, as well as violet. Like this, the rainbow will form. So now comes what is this total internal reflection. So here total internal reflection, before going to explain this, I'll just revise about the refractions. So when light travels from rarer to denser, this angle of, when it travels from rarer to denser, this angle of refraction moves away towards the normal, isn't it? It moves towards the normal. When it travels from denser medium to the rarer medium, it moves away from the normal. So denser to rarer, it moves away from the normal. This is the basic concept. So take this example. So this is when light travels from the rarer medium to denser medium, that is from air medium to the water medium. What will happen? The angle of refraction bend towards the normal. When ray of light travels from denser medium to rarer medium, I'll take this. When it travels from denser medium to rarer medium, the ray of light moves away from the normal. So this is the normal. So this is the angle of refraction. This is the angle of incidence. Here it is angle of incidence and this is angle of refraction. So now if I see this, we don't want this. We know this when it travels from rarer to denser medium. But in the rainbow, it is traveling from the, this is rainbow prism. This side, it is traveling from the denser medium to the rarer medium. When it traveling from this medium to this medium, something is happening. Because of that, it is moving in the inside it itself. That means it is not moving outside, it is just absorbing itself. So it is like, I can say it's absorbing. So what the concept here it comes means, this angle of refraction here will be always greater than the angle of incidence. So angle of refraction will be greater than angle of incidence. Because of that, we are able to get this angle of refraction moving away from the normal. So now if I increase this angle of incidence, if I increase angle of incidence, the angle of refraction will also increase and reaches some point. That point, how it will be equal to 90 degree. If I go on increasing the angle of incidence, if I go on increasing, then the angle of refraction goes on increasing like this. It is come like this. If I go on increasing and reaches a point that is exactly 90 degree. That means this angle, when angle of incidence increases, then the angle of refraction reaches to point and become 90 degree. That it is called as critical angle. Very important concept. So when angle of refraction is equal to 90 degree, then that angle is called the critical angle. Now comes the total internal reflection. Total internal reflection means, so here total internal reflection means when the angle of incidence, angle of refraction is greater than a critical angle. So that means, so it will be like this. So if this is the angle of incidence, that is I, when it is greater than, this is the critical angle. When this is greater than critical angle, then total internal reflection takes place. That means it is like angle of incidence will be equal to angle of refraction. Here when it comes to the total internal reflection, why we are saying it as reflection means it is angle of incidence will be remain same as the angle of refraction, that is, or we can say angle of reflection. So when it reaches above this is the critical angle, when it reaches above the critical angle, then total internal reflection takes place. Because of that, because of the total internal reflection in this side, this whatever the rays are there, they do not go outside it, just absorbed inside it and acts like a reflection of light, so that we are able to see the rainbow color, or else you would have not seen the colors. So this is about the formation of rainbow. Here the formation of rainbow main concepts are about refraction, dispersion of light, and another one important concept is total internal reflection.